Hey healthy gamers, Jack here. Today I'm going to show you a secret to how you can burn 300 plus calories a day literally without doing anything. No exercise, no diet, nothing else, playing video games, okay? This secret is powerful. So what's the secret? The secret is a standing desk. When you're standing, you burn 5 times more calories than when you're sitting. I looked around on the internet. The consensus seems to be you burn about 50 calories more per hour when you're standing as opposed to sitting. So if you stand for 6 hours a day, that means you're burning 300 more calories than you would if you were sitting for those 6 hours. Over the course of a month, that's 2.6 pounds. Over the course of a year, that's 31 pounds, all from just standing up. There are also a ridiculous amount of health benefits to standing and a bunch of, well, I guess more health risks to sitting. And so we'll get into those at the end of this video, but first let me show you my setup and my standing desk. Here is my desk. It is actually an artist easel that I got off of Amazon. The construction is super solid. I thought looking at the picture it might be flimsy, but it is not. The wood and metal on there are solid. It doesn't shake or wobble at all. I just have my desktop set up underneath the desk. It also works well with laptops. I got it from a friend who actually uses it with his laptop. And my other computer over there, and my little mini fridge full of beer and fruits. The black mat I got off of Amazon as well, and it just makes it more comfortable to stand there. Gives you a little more cushion. I have a little bar stool there, so if I want to, I can sit. I probably sit between 5 and 10 minutes out of the hour. You just got to get your legs a little bit of rest. And then let me show you, this is a little Ergo Tron monitor holder. It mounts onto the desk real easily, and then it will hold, it can hold 2 monitors, but I just have it holding 1 right now. And it's real easy to move, like, it's kind of hard to see with this video. I can't zoom out enough, but I can move this monitor all around how I like, kind of change the way it pitches and faces, and it's a really nice little contraption. So this is what I do all day. I just stand at my computer and play games and do work, all the while burning tons and tons of calories. Now let's go through this infographic. It's a great little infographic that talks about all the health risks of sitting and the benefits of standing. So sitting is killing you. The truth about sitting down. So the idea is humans evolved on their feet. There are no chairs in nature, and people sit 9.3 hours a day now. Sitting increases the risk of death up to 40%. Sitting for 6+ hours per day makes you 40% likelier to die within 15 years, even if you do exercise. Sitting makes us fat. Obese people sit for 2.5 more hours per day than thin people. So between 1980 and 2000, exercise rates stayed the same. Sitting times increased by 8%. Obesity doubled. I mean, that's correlation, not causation. I'm sure there's other factors, but I think it contributes. So how sitting wrecks your body. I think this is the most important slide. As soon as you sit, electrical activity in the leg muscles shut off. Calorie burning drops to 1 calorie per minute. Enzymes that help break down fat drop by 90%. After 2 hours, good cholesterol drops 20%. After 24 hours, insulin effectiveness drops 24%. 24%. That's a ridiculous amount for your insulin effectiveness to drop. People with sitting jobs have twice the rate of cardiovascular disease as people with standing jobs. 2 times. Here's some tips that the infographic gives. If you are, a lot of people don't have a choice on whether they sit or not. So if you work at a sitting job, it's good to interrupt that by getting up and walking around, doing stretching, jumping jacks. A good way to do that is to drink a whole bunch of water, so that way you have to go to the bathroom every 30 minutes or so to force yourself to get up. Walking burns 3 to 5 times the calories that sitting does. So take opportunities to walk around the office. Some more graphics here. Those who sit 3 hours or more per day watching TV are 64% more likely to die from heart disease. And those who sit in front of the TV for 3 hours per day, those who exercise are just as fat as those who don't. That's an interesting fact. People who exercise and sit for 3 hours in front of a TV are just as fat as the people who sit in front of the TV for 3 hours and don't exercise. These guys recommend sitting at a 135-degree angle. It will put less strain on your back, and I've noticed that with my own standing desk. I used to have a lot of back pain from playing tennis in high school and then doing deadlifts with terrible form, and all of that has completely gone away. I made some pretty long road trips, 2-3 hour drives in the last few weeks, and usually if I do that, I will have lower back pain for the rest of the day. But since I've been using my standing desk, that has completely gone away. I don't ever have any trouble with lower back pain, ever, no matter what I do. I will have a more detailed write-up of all of this information on my website, along with that infographic, and then links on where you can buy standing desk, and a link to my own, the standing desk that I use, along with the Ergo Tron thingy and everything else, so you can get the same setup. It's really not very expensive, and it's well worth the price. If you think about it, you're going to be burning just hundreds of more calories per day. You're going to reduce your risk of so many of these diseases: cardiovascular disease, heart attack, diabetes. It's actually really good for productivity too, because standing increases the blood flow in your body. It makes you more alert. So to help your gaming, you're going to be more alert, because if I sit for 8 hours, I become like a zombie. So if you stand, you're going to be more alert. It's going to help your lower back pain. I can't say enough good things about the standing desk, so everybody needs to buy one.